All right, good evening, hockey fans. Laurie coming to you live from the Bell Sunsplex in Canada, where your Canada Blazers are taking on the Spicy P. We got Ryan Frost starting us off between the pipes tonight. He's a call up from U18B. I just saw him play a couple hours ago, and he was on fire. I hope he's still got some saves left because he got a lot of shots earlier. The Spicy take control of the puck, skated up through the neutral zone, take an early shot, that goes wide of the net. Spicy P is for Pascal, one of their players. Blazers now from their own zone, backhanded up the far boards, puck it up off the boards through the neutral zone, that's turned around by the Spicy. Jack has a look, makes the cross ice pass for Trevor, but they don't quite connect, and the Spicy P dumped this out behind Frosty. Jack from the near corner puts it up the boards. This is back for Jack. Jack gets it in the skates of Trevor again. Got to get that puck just ahead of him. Trevor's a fast skater. Got to lead that a bit. The forecheck. Carter scores. Mateo on the forecheck knocks the puck loose. And Carter comes in behind to put one home to make it 1-0 Blazers. One nothing Blazers on an early goal with 8:55 to go. The Spicy P put this into the Blazer zone. Tristan battles, escapes the forechecker, skates it behind Frosty, puts it up for Carter. Carter steps over the blue line, tries to backhand it into the attacking zone. That goes off the player. Mateo puts it up front. Up to the blue line, kept inside by the Blazers. Puck is loose. Mateo swoops in. From short range, tries to stuff it in there. Saved, and Gavin's battling now in the slot. The Spicy pick it up behind their goaltender, circle. Skate the puck out of the zone. Into the attacking zone, go to the far side. Tries to get around Clark, but doesn't do so cleanly. Clark picks up the loose puck. Can't get around his forechecker. Spicy P puts it in front. That's slapped away out of the zone by the Blazers. And the Spicy P, you got to retrieve this in their own territory. The Spicy from their blue line. Trying to shake the forecheck. Jack picks up the puck at his own blue line. Makes his way out of the zone, but that's turned around by the Spicy and dumped in. Parker is there to retrieve this below the goal line. Looking for his winger on the breakout pass, and this trickles through the neutral zone to the attacking blue line. The Spicy P stepping over the blue line. Good work by Jack and Kobo to stop that chance. In the neutral zone, Kobo battles, loose puck picked up by the Spicy. Here comes the Spicy P, steps over the blue line. Jack with a poke. Pass in front, shot! Scores! A swift pass in front. And a one-timer makes it 1-1. 7 minutes to go in the first. It's Goody's birthday today. You'll hear about it in a second. Goody wins the draw, puts it back to his defense. That's back up to Goody. I think that we're gonna hear the celebration every time he touches the puck tonight. 18 years old for Goody today. Tristan at his blue line puts it up for Goody. Goody steps over into the attacking zone. Fires, that goes behind the net. Clark on the far boards. Puts it back down into the corner. That's broken up. The Spicy P clear the zone. Step over to the attacking zone. Pass across is picked up by Tristan. Tristan behind Frosty. Puts it up the near boards, and this goes long. Scott chases after it, but the Spicy P are there first. Spicy from their own zone. Looking for the pass. Skates it out through the neutral zone over into the attacking zone. This trickles back down behind the Blazers goaltender. Clark is there battling. Scott clears the zone with a backhand. This trickles deep into the Spicy area. The Spicy look to pass it out of the zone. Carter gets a stick on it. Carter with the pass up to Gavin, but that goes through. Spicy send it wide. Daniel Ruby keeps it in. Back out to center ice. Jack is there. Jack tries to put it up the middle to Gavin, but he's tied up. In the Blazers zone, Gavin puts this ahead to himself. Gavin, pass across, and Mateo had to take it on the backhand, but he maintains possession, looking for the pass up the slot. Turned around by the Spicy P. Here come the Spicy. They step over the blue line. Poke to the outside by Easton. Spicy from below the goal line. Mateo giving him a hard time. The pass of the slot goes through and trickles back through the neutral zone and back into the Spicy territory. Spicy on the far boards. Can't clear it cleanly. Carter turns this around, steps over. Shot. Scores. A short side shot. Puts that in between the goaltender and the post. There wasn't much room there, folks, but he found it and nailed it. 4:36 to go in the first. 2-1 Blazers. Parker takes the face off at center ice. This trickles over to the near boards. The Spicy dump it in. Clark is there. Clark behind his goal line. He's got some help from Parker. Parker skates it up ice. Right up the middle. Gets around one. Shoots. I don't even know where that went. Out of bounds. Out of play? I'm not sure. Out of play, I think. Face off in the Spicy P zone. We got a whistle, and that's off. Face off in the Spicy zone. Spicy puts it off the far boards. Blazers keep it in. Can't get a decent shot off as the Spicy clear the zone on the near side. Tristan chases the trickling puck below his goal line. Backhands it off the boards for Daniel Rubashkin. Blazers clear the zone. Kobo goes up the middle, tries to thread the needle. Loose puck picked up. Mateo shoots and scores. Blazers with 3:34 to go in the first. Jack picks this up off the face-off, puts it for Scott. Scott dumps it in. That's turned around. Jack has got to chase this down in his own zone now. Sends the puck cross ice. Trevor steps over the blue line. Little wrister. That goes wide. The Spicy pass the puck up through center. Pass across in the attacking zone. The Spicy from the face-off circle. Shot. Frosty to save. Spicy again. Put it behind the net. Spicy in the far corner now. Spicy puts it up to the blue line. Broken up by the Blazers. Blazers picked up by Daniel. Managed to get outside. A shot by Daniel is off of the player and into the near corner. Goody for Jack. Jack puts it back in off the official. Scott from short range turns and fires. A rebound goes high. Loose puck to the side of the net. Goaltender pounces on it. It's going to hold on. 2:28 to go in the first. 3-1 Blazers. Face off in the Spicy zone. Spicy wins the draw. Clears the puck, puts this into the attacking zone. Clark is there. Puts on the speed behind Frosty. Sends it up for Carter, but this bouncing puck is hard to handle, and the Spicy turn it around. Mateo is there. Hold it up. Mateo steps over the blue line. He's got Gavin with him. Makes a move around one defender. Short range, shoots. Nice save. The Spicy P from the far boards now. Pass it up into the neutral zone. Clark is there. Clark retreats. Backhands it up for Gavin at his own blue line. Gavin across for Carter, but the Spicy P in their own zone regain possession and pop it out. Gavin battling on the near side. Spicy P come out with it. Managed to stay on side. Get pushed wide to the outside. Pass in front is picked up by the Blazers. The Blazers try to pass up to Carter. Carter steps over the blue line. Winds up, fires. That goes off a defenseman and off the backboards. Spicy P now. Neutral ice. Back pass. Steps over the blue line on the far boards. Dumps it in down behind Frosty. Blazers clear the puck to the neutral ice. Carter in the opposing zone. Circles high. Can't get a decent shot off. He's poked away. Throws it towards the net. It's picked up in the high slot by the Spicy P. Jack is there. A little chip off the boards to himself. Fires it in cross corner for Daniel Ruby to pick up. Daniel looking for Parker, back to Daniel, but that's broken up by the Spicy. Shot from the blue line goes off the backboards. Kobo for Jack. Jack looking for Daniel in the near corner. Backhand pass in front goes through. Easton rushes in to keep it inside. Spicy put it off behind the net. Kobo is there on the near boards. Spicy B rims it behind the net. Easton flicks it back in. Mateo looking for the backhand pass in front from the slot. Parker turns and fires, but it's deflected wide. That'll be it for the first period, folks. 3-1 Blazers after 1 period to play. We're underway for the second period. 10 minutes are on the clock. The Spicy win the draw, put it into the Blazers zone. Can't get a decent shot off as the Blazers regain possession and try to skate it out of the zone. Spicy turn it around. Spicy shoots. Frosty with the save. A rebound is slapped away. Scott picks up the loose puck in his own zone and skates it out. That's turned around by the Spicy at center ice. They step over the blue line. Drop pass. Blocker save. Frosty. Woo! On the one-timer, the blocker. And to the dangling winger. That guy was all by himself. Frosty got across in time. Face off in the Blazers zone. The Spicy win the draw. Can't keep it inside the zone. Spicy can't make it over the blue line. That's turned around by Gavin, who flips it in. This will dribble right onto the Spicy goaltender. Spicy from their own zone. Below their goaltender. Skates to the far boards, held up by the Blazers. Battle in front of the Blazers bench. Gavin comes out with it, no surprise there. Backhand pass in front goes through. Puck trickles out to center ice. Easton retreats back in his own zone. Tries to pass it out. That gets into his partner's skates, and Carter puts it ahead into the attacking zone. That'll be icing called against the Blazers. 6:33 to go in the second. 3-1 Blazers. Face off in the Blazers zone is won by the Blazers. Tristan behind Ryan Frost. The Blazers tic-tac-toe their way out of the zone. Chip pass off the boards by Parker to himself. Turns his back to the defense. Puts a little pass for Kobo, but it's out of his reach. Back to defense. Tristan with the shot. Ruby picks it up off the basketboard. Shot and pass in front. This goes through to the other side. Kobo for Ruby in the slot. Nice move, shot, nice save. 8:01 to go in the second. 3-1 Blazers. Face off in the Spicy zone. Spicy wins the draw. Blazers turn around at their own blue line. Daniel steps over into the attacking zone. Feeds the low slot. Parker backhand pass to Kobo with a shot that's high. Spicy try to clear the zone. Kept inside by the Blazers. Bouncing puck. Spicy stick on the puck. Can't clear it. Kobo's there. He backhands it up for Clark. Clark on the near boards. He's pinned up. Backhand pass to the slot, but Blazers can't get a decent shot off. Clark keeps it inside, but Justin has to backhand it in. Picked up by the Spicy. A long shot. Frosty puts it behind the net for his defenseman. Clark changes directions. Backhands it up the board for Kobo. Kobo for Parker. Parker steps over the blue line into the Spicy territory. Can't get a strong shot off there, and that's held onto by the Spicy goalie. 6:56 to go in the second. 3-1 Blazers. Shot on net after the face-off. Nice save. And the battle for the puck is won by the Spicy. He put it up to center ice. Easton is there to backhand it back to the far boards. Goody is pinned up. Spicy comes out with the puck. Spicy with a shot. Frosty with the save. The big rebound is picked up by Jack. Jack loses an edge in the corner. That goes up to his winger. Race for the puck. Everybody overskates it, but pop back up to center ice. Jack is there. Jack trying to get around his forechecker. Makes a desperation pass. Nobody there but Spicy on the far boards. Spicy put it back into the Blazers zone. Jack is pinned up behind the net. Pass in front of the slot. Frosty with the save on the one-timer. Back up to the blue line. Trevor takes it in the gear, and here comes Trevor, one-on-one with the back checker. Trevor, short range, tries to put it in, rebound, another rebound. And Spicy goalie's got it. Woo-hoo-hoo. 5:45 to go in the second, 3-1 Blazers. Face off in the Spicy zone. The Spicies get a stick on the puck and send it to the far boards up to center ice. Spicy steps over the blue line, hauls on the brakes, looking for a feed to center, but that's picked off by the Blazers. Spicy regain possession. Can't get a decent shot off. We got a penalty coming up for tripping just before the shot in the slot. 5:26 to go in the second. 2-1 Blazers as the Spicy go to the power play. Face off in the Blazers zone. Blazers win the draw, and Tristan finds the boards to send this long. Spicy goaltender plays it to the winger on the near boards. Spicy clear the zone to center ice. Stripped away by Carter. Carter shoots. What a save by the Spicy goalie who flashes the leather. .505 to go in the second. 3-1 Blazers with 1:39 remaining in the Spicy power play. Face off in the Spicy zone. Blazers win it. Retreat to center ice, but the Spicy get a stick on it. Clark holds him up in the Blazer zone. Spicy from behind the net. Spicy tried to feed the slot. That's broken up by the Blazers. Here come the Blazers. Shot. Oh! Post and crossbar. We're going to want to see that one again. Goalie saying thank you to his net as the Spicy clear the zone into the neutral zone. Spicy to the near side, steps over the blue line. They're offside. What a shot with a double ringer. Face off just outside the Blazer zone. Blazers send it into the Spicy territory. Daniel puts a little pressure on. Spicy clear the puck on the far side. Jack gets a stick on it. Sends it ahead. Spicy bat it down. Daniel gets there. Daniel with a shot. Spicy with a big save. And Spicy clear the zone. Turn on some speed through the neutral zone. Jack ties him up along the boards. That's cleared by Parker. Here comes Parker. He steps away. Parker by himself. Shoots. That goes high and up on the net. Face off just outside just inside the Spicy zone. The Blazers win it, flip it in deep. Spicy on the far boards, clear it to neutral ice. Spicy steps over the blue line, tries to cut through the slot. Trevor ties him up, short range, he's taken down, and we got another penalty for slashing coming up. Oh, we got 2 penalties coming up. Let's see what happens here. We got a slashing and a tripping. Ooh, both against the Blazers. So we were back to even strength, but we've got Goody and Trevor going to the box. We're going to play 5-on-3 hockey for the next 2 minutes. We're going to take the face-off to Frosty's left inside the Blazer zone. Spicy win the draw. That clears the blue line, and Spicy's got to retreat. Spicy steps over the blue line now. Goes wide to the outside, down below Frosty with the wraparound pass in front. And that trickles up to the blue line. Now from the point, the Spicy taking their time, setting up their play. Spicy to the point. Shot, Frosty with a cool glove. 1:32 remaining in the Spicy power play. 3-1 Blazers. Face off in the Blazer zone. Spicy wins the draw to the far point. Spicy whiffs on the pass. Spicy from the face-off circle makes a move with a shot pass in front. Frosty's on it. Another rebound. Frosty's got it. Spicy off the draw. Frosty with the save. The rebound is backhanded out of the zone, and this is going to kill a little penalty time. Spicy from their own zone. Make the pass up the far boards. Step over the blue line. Spicy with a little room with a drop pass to the right point. Oh, broken up. Here comes Mateo. Mateo on the breakaway. Mateo shoots. Scores! 2:05 to go and a short-handed goal on the 5-on-3. Mateo with the turnover puts one home. Face off at center ice. Still 2 penalties for 43 seconds, 5 on 3. Spicy puts it down behind the net. Jack is there, clears the zone. Spicy skates the puck out of their zone, into the attacking zone, drop pass to the left point. Cross ice pass, broken up to the point. One timer through traffic, doesn't get through. Gavin finds a lane and sends this long. Good pressure by the Blazers, but the Spicy managed to clear the zone. In the Blazers zone, this puck goes behind the net. A lot of traffic in front. Spicy down below the goal line now, behind Frosty. Gavin is there. Gavin tries to clear it. That just trickles out and pop back in, and that's offside. Except I don't think that blue touched it. 1:04 to go in the second period. 4-1 Blazers. Both penalties expired on an excellent penalty kill by the Blazers. Face off just outside the Blazers zone. This trickles back for Clark. D-to-D pass. Trevor takes it in the skates, steps over the blue line, goes wide to the outside, pass through the slot for Goody. Goody looking for Clark. That gets around Clark. Tristan's got to hustle back, and he gets there. Lots of pressure on Tristan. He's taken down. Trevor skates his puck behind Frosty. Let's get Frosty to the bench and an extra attacker. That's whistled down at center ice as the blue jerseys go to the penalty box for tripping, and the whites go to the power play. Face off in the Spicy zone. Goody takes the draw. Goody shoots. That hits a shin pad and goes wide. Scott from the far corner. He's looking for his defenseman Tristan. He's got to pop it back down to the corner. The Spicy gets a hold of the puck, sends this deep. Frosty looking pretty nonchalant in his net there. Clark goes end to end but can't get a shot off. Goody holds the blue line, takes a shot through traffic, rebound. Nice save at the buzzer. After 2 periods of play, 4-1 Blazers. Face off at center ice is won by the Blazers. Jack pops this ahead. Gavin gets there, but that's flipped back onto Frosty. Frosty plays it for Easton. Easton behind his goaltender, looking for the breakout pass. He finds Carter. Carter steps over the blue line. Looking for the pass, but that's broken up. Jack plays it to himself with a shot. Bobbling puck is put into the corner. Pass across to the slot. Carter with a shot that goes wide. Gavin with the backhand is broken up. Woo! Easton managed to keep that inside the blue line and put it down behind the attacking goaltender. Gavin battles in the corner. Down below the goal line, loose puck is popped out. Easton's going to retrieve it in front of the Spicy bench. A low wrister and a tip goes wide. Carter turns and fires. That hits the side of the net. From behind the net now, Blazers looking for the pass in front. Easton holds the puck inside the blue line. Finds Carter. Carter with a nice move. He's on his backhand. Can't get a decent shot off, and the Spicy get a stick on it. Clear the puck. Here come the Spicy. 1-on-1. Jack pushes him to the outside. Spicy hauls on the brakes and waits for some assistance. Jack holds him up. Loses his stick. Spicy still working it. 2 on him. Kobo's there to help. Kobo from behind the net now. He's tied up. Spicy feeds the point with a shot, but didn't get a whole lot on it. Another shot on Frosty. Ryan makes a save. They're trying to stuff it in there, but Frosty's got a hold of it. 10-10 to go in the third. 4-1 Blazers. Face off in the Blazers zone. Blazers win it. Try to clear the puck. Parker gets a hold of it. Parker turns on the jet, steps over the attacking zone, hauls on the brakes. Looking for Kobo. They don't connect. Back up for Tristan with a shot and a blocker save. Kobo on the rebound with a shot. The rebound is slapped away. Spicy clears it. Clark is there. Clark redirects this puck for Parker, who steps over the blue line, makes a nice move and a shot. Nice save. 9:19 to go in the third. 4-1 Blazers. Face off in the Spicy zone. Spicy puts the puck up the near boards. Clears the zone to center ice. Clark is there to turn it around. Spicy regains possession. Spicy steps over the blue line. Drop pass to the near point. The shot is blocked. Kobo skates the puck out through center ice over the blue line. Takes the shot, and that goes high and out of play. 4-1 Blazers with 8:33 to go. Face off in the Spicy zone. Spicy's come out with it. Put it on the far boards. Skate out the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Tied up on the far boards. Blazers can't clear it. There we go, and the Blazers clear the zone, but Spicy got a stick on it, put it down behind Ryan Frost. Jack gets there on the near corner. Can't make it through his 2-4 checkers. Battle in the corner. Spicy comes out with it. Jack stays with him. Pass in front is broken up by the Blazers. A touch pass up for Scott. Scott steps over the blue line. Goes wide to the outside in the attacking zone. Puts a little one on net. A pass up to Goody by the goalie. And Goody makes the shot, but goaltender gets a glove on it. Spicy now in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass at the red line. Step over into the Blazers territory. Pass across, but Trevor got just enough of a stick on it that the Spicy couldn't make a play, and the Blazers clear the zone. Spicy retreat in their own zone. Good pressure by the Blazers. Carter keeps the puck inside. looking for Scott, and that's poked away by the Spicy. Spicy clear the zone. Tristan hustles back. Clears the zone. Spicy's there. Tristan again. Batted down by the Spicy, and they pop this in down behind Frosty. Gavin tries to clear it. Spicy put it back down inside on top on Frosty's net. The Spicy from the far corner now. 6:10 to go in the third. 4-1 Blazers is the score. Battle in the far corner. The Blazers look to clear on the near boards. Carter puts it up to center ice. The bouncing puck is picked up by the Spicy. Spicy send the puck ahead. Spicy from the low slot. Poked away by the Blazers. Spicy turn and fire. This goes behind Ryan. Gavin is here on the near side. Gavin's going to pick up some speed. Poke the puck to the far side. Chase it down himself. In the neutral zone. Lots of stick battles. And it's finally won by Mateo. Mateo steps over the blue line. Pass across for Carter. Carter on his backhand. Got to get back to his forehand. He's looking for a pass. The shot plucked out of the air by the Spicy goalie. 5:12 to go in the third. 4-1 Blazers. Face off in the Spicy zone. Spicy's win it. Get tied up by Kobo on the near side. Spicy's regained possession. Kobo! Oh, misplayed by the Spicy defense. Kobo backhands the loose puck in. Behind an unexpected goaltender. 5-1 Blazers, the score with 4:23 to go in the third. Face off at center ice. Put back for Jack. Jack chips it off the boards for Kobo. Spicy is there. Kobo battles. Kobo wins it. 2-on-1 Blazers. Kobo pass across for Daniel, but they don't connect. Daniel still has possession in the corner. Puts it behind the net now. Jack gets there. Throws it towards the net, picked up by the Spicy. Spicy looking for the breakout pass on the far boards, but that's broken up by the Blazers. Little dribbler is picked up in front of the net. Spicy comes out with it. Pass across the blue line. Spicy shoots. That misses the net. Kobo clears the puck. He's looking for Ruby on the far boards. Ruby picks up the loose puck. Feeds the low slot. That dribbles onto the net and put it aside by the goaltender. Spicy from the near corner. Broken up by Kobo. Kobo's backhand pass. This goes up for Jack. He throws it towards the net, and that doesn't get through traffic. Spicy looking to clear the zone. Picked up in the neutral zone. Spicy with the pass to the near point. Drop pass. Spicy, another nice little nifty pass on the face-off dot. Trevor gets a hold of the next pass. Puts it up for Scott on the near side. Scott skates through the neutral zone, gets around two defenders. A shot to the short side is covered up by the Spicy goalie. 2:14 to go in the third. 5-1 Blazers. Face off in the Spicy zone. Blazers win the draw. Shot is blocked by the blocker. Spicy regain possession in their own zone. Clear the puck on the far side, looking for a cross-ice pass. Spicy, they gotta stay on side. They run into each other, but stay on side. Blazers break up their play. Spicy regains possession. Spicy with the shot. Frosty with the save. Pounces on it and holds on. 1:26 to go in the third. 5-1 Blazers. Face off in the Blazers zone. Spicy wins the draw. Steps in. Shoots through traffic. That's off a skate and goes to the near side. Below the goal line. Pass in front. Spicy. And Ryan Frost covers it up. 1 minute to go. Face off in the Blazers zone. Spicy win it. Spicy from the corner. Pass in front. Spicy backhands it. That goes high. Blazers trying to clear the zone with 23 seconds to go. This trickles back into the Spicy territory. Spicy tries to clear it. Kept inside by the Blazers. Mateo battling. The Spicy comes out with it. Here comes Spicy trying to get another one on the board in the next 10 seconds. Spicy circles high to the point. Shoots. Frosty with the blocker, up and out of play, and that'll wind it down, folks. As the Blazers take this one away 5-1. What a showing by the call-up goaltender, Ryan Frost, and a lot of goal support from the team. Thanks. Happy birthday to Daniel Good today, who's 18 years old. You heard the celebrations in the stands as the Blazers take this one away 5-1 over the Spicy P. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.